Hey, what's up guys, Paul the Tech Giant here, and today we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at the Casekoo Clear Prime case for the iPhone 14 series. Now, so I have a further 3 cases for the iPhone 14 series, and if you want to see those, I'll put links to the videos in the description. Right, let's crack on then and get this out of the box. And this particular case is for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So it looks like the case comes well protected there. Looks like we've got a few extras as well, which we'll take a look at in just a bit. Now, unfortunately, I don't have an iPhone 14 to fit this on, but I do have my iPhone 13 Pro Max that we can try and squeeze in there to give you guys an idea of what it's like. So looking at it, it is exactly as it says on the tin. It is clear, properly clear. I can vouch for that. And having the same sort of case on my iPhone 13 Pro Max, got to say, I think it gives a nice clean look to any of the iPhone range. You know, lets you see exactly, you know, what your phone's like. Now, when it comes to protection, let's take a look at what we've got. Now, on the 4 corners of the case, we've got what our Casekoo call the corner airbags, as you can see just there. And sitting in with me is Mrs. Tech Giant, and she can confirm, I'm sure you'll agree, that I've dropped this iPhone 13 Pro Max with my other Casekoo case on it, a clear one. Yeah, quite a few times. And to be fair, you know, it's never suffered any damage, as you can see. It's absolutely pristine. So yeah, that corner protection, fair play, it does work. Now, another thing that I do like about these cases is if we're going a little bit closer, might be a little bit hard to see, but there is a little bit there on the corner that just raises up this case off any surfaces that you may be putting it down on. So those are on 3 of the corners. So when you put the case down like that, the actual main part of it there shouldn't suffer so much from scratches. So if you're putting it down on a bit of a rough surface, those little corners, as you can see, will just raise it up that little bit. Now, talking about things being raised up, we also have this raised edge. Again, that will sit around your camera bump. Again, remembering this is a 13, not a 14. Not lucky enough to have that just yet. And again, it does offer protection because that does sit above the camera line. So again, if you were unfortunate enough to drop it, hopefully those camera lenses will be protected. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to hand over this case to Mrs. Tech Giant and give us your thoughts on what you think it feels like. Is it soft? Is it hard?
Well, it's a bit of both, really. It's not solid.
No.
But it has got a bit of
flex in it, really.
Yeah.
If you want to turn that camera, give it a bit of a flex, give it a twist. There we go, yeah. So if I flick the back, it's sort of semi-hard. It's still flexible. It's not one of those cheap plastics that are rock solid.
It's harder on the back than it is on the sides.
Yeah, yeah. So
you've got a bit more of a bend there when putting it on.
Yeah.
But yes, on the actual back is more definitely harder.
Yeah, than the sides. But it is nice and soft on the sides.
Yes, yeah.
And they do state that, you know, it's like anti-slip. And I'd agree with you. Again, going off my other one that I've got.
It's quite grippy, actually,
It is a nice grippy case. So if you're the sort of person who's worried that it may slip out of the hand, I wouldn't worry. This is about as good as you're going to get without having sort of big ridges on it.
It's actually a little bit more grippy on the sides than it is on the back.
Yeah, yeah, because that is slightly sort of more shiny.
Yeah.
Now, one concern a lot of people have with clear cases is them going yellow. And Casekoo claim that this is anti-yellowing, never yellow. So hopefully, you know, it won't do. I can't say for sure because obviously I've not had it long enough, but that is the claim they make. So hopefully it should last. Now, as a little bonus with this phone case, what I'm going to do is just quickly pop in my 13 Pro Max, see if I can shoehorn it in there. We do get a little extra. Mrs. Tech Giant wants to get that out. So as you can see, it isn't fitting properly on the 13 Pro Max there. So obviously we've got our power button notch just there, and that doesn't quite line up because obviously this isn't the correct phone for the case. And same with the buttons. But again, nice feel on the buttons there, to be fair. Yeah, if you want to feel that yourself, nice and soft. And what I like about them, they're raised Not too much that they're going to catch on a pocket
But
or
you
anything
can
like that,
feel it if
but
you need
enough
to do
that
it.
you can
Yeah.
actually feel it there when you like, you know, you're in dark environment or something like that, you know, you want to press the button, you can feel exactly where those buttons are too. Right, let's now do a bit of a rock test, and bearing in mind that this is a 13 Pro Max in a 14 Pro Max case, so it's probably not fitting perfectly. So the opposite corner to where the camera bump is, as we can see just there, and as expected, we've got quite a bit of a rock going on. Camera bump side, to be fair, that's pretty solid. Moving down to the bottom, again, maybe just a tiniest bit of play there, but I'd probably put that down to the phone not fitting perfectly. So overall, not too bad. Now looking at screen protection, again, as we can see just there, we do have a raised edge. So hopefully when we put that down, sure enough, that's not going to be scratching on anything underneath. Well, not unless it's too big, but generally on something like this, that's going to be offering, you know, a decent amount of protection for the actual screen. Now, one final thing that I should mention as well is about the cutout there for your power lead, and got quite a thick power lead just here, and if this fits, then I'm sure it'll fit anything. Look at that, no problems at all. So yeah, plenty of room for any charging cables. One of the extras that we get is that Casekoo branded little stand. So yeah, just pop your phone in like that. There we go. It's quite nice, and you can sort of adjust the level of that just there, and I believe you can even up that way as well. So just move that back there like that. So nice little addition chucked in the box there.
Yeah.
And to be fair, that is like,
quite a sturdy little thing,
that's quite sturdy. That's like decent plastic.
Yeah.
This isn't like brittle plastic. Look at that. It's, you know, nice quality stuff that is. So yeah, gets a thumbs up from me. And finally, what else do we get?
We've got some stickers.
Some stickers. Nah, not a big fan of stickers really. Yeah,
maybe if it's a kid's phone or something.
Bit of a weird thing to chuck in a box, but hey, you know, it's free. Give it to the kids. You know, a couple of hours of fun there. They can go plastering around on stuff as long as it's not your brand new iPhone, eh? But they're there anyway if you want them. But overall, yeah, it seems pretty nice to me. And if I'm being totally honest, this is what I'm going to be rocking when I get my iPhone 14, and that would just be a clear case. I just like the look of them. I think it shows off the phone. So yeah, gets a thumbs up from me. Now, if you do want to pick up one of these cases for any of the 14 range, then please go and check out my links in the description. Hopefully there'll be affiliate links. So if you use those, I'll be very grateful, because hopefully I'll get a few pence back in my pocket for you making a purchase. Now, if you've enjoyed today's video, just a favor, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you already haven't, as I'll be doing more iPhone 14 videos coming very soon. And hopefully catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.